Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just wanted to do a quick video kind of update to the Leno video response that I put up, and you know, kind of let you guys know what has happened on all that in case you haven't been following or seen. I think a lot of you have already seen everything, so you know, but this is just for some people that haven't, because some people are still coming across and finding out about it and everything. But basically I did this video response and then submitted it to Jay Leno's channel because he had asked to see what's in people's garages and things like that. And then a lot of you guys went and you know, told him to check out my project, which I greatly appreciate. And then he sent a video response back that was, you know, pretty much, you know, directly to me, and kind of explaining, you know, his thoughts on the car, and letting other people know that he's gonna get to the videos and stuff like that. And it's pretty crazy, you know. It kind of took me by surprise, and I didn't know what to think. That was kind of a shock. I certainly wasn't expecting like a whole video response of him sitting at his, you know, office or desk or whatever, wherever he was at. But it was pretty cool, and you know, it's a big honor to have, you know, someone like Jay Leno recognize the project and give it good compliments on the design and stuff like that. It's just crazy. You know, especially for someone like me who's not officially a car designer or an engineer or anything. I mean, I have none of those skills as far as in the professional field, but a lot of people think that, you know, I'm like a professional designer, and I'm not at all. I just kind of do what I want to do and figure out how to do it and make it work. So that's been the theme with this whole project. It's something I wanted to do, and I had no clue how to do it, and so I just set my mind to that I was going to figure it out and do it. So and it's been going on for a while now, but we're at the tail end of this, and you know, like I said in some of my earlier or just previous videos, you know, it's kind of a funding thing now. I'm at the point of where I'm having to buy all the big, you know, expensive stuff like engines and drivetrains, and you know, the computer stuff, and just everything is, nothing is less than $1,000, you know. So it's a little crazy, and that's why I'm trying to figure out ways to raise money, and we're putting together investor packets and things like that to really take this car to a production status and everything. So you know, it's a big, long process, and I know a lot of you guys, you know, are hoping Jay Leno will step in and do something, and I'm certainly not expecting that. I did email him, you know, through the only ways I knew how to get a hold of him, but just some information that was just more detailed information about the car, and kind of explaining the bigger picture of what, you know, I'm trying to do, and the people that I have involved are trying to do. And you know, it's mostly me putting this whole project together and doing everything, but I have other people that are helping. You know, some people helping with some concept designs, and have some people helping with the engineering side of things, and then also the business plan and all kinds of stuff. So, and just people are just offering help, you know, just come over and work on it and be part of it and stuff like that. So I'm greatly appreciative to all those people for helping with this project. And you know, hopefully we can take this to the next level, and then it's just not people helping anymore, and we can develop a big company, you know, surrounding this. And that's kind of the ultimate goal and dream and everything, and all that. So yeah, so this video is really just to say thanks to everyone for you know, pushing the car and supporting the project, and help getting it noticed by Jay Leno and other people. And you know, that helps to open up new doors, hopefully, and we'll see where things go. And for all the new people, thanks for joining, and stay tuned. I'm going to post more videos. I'm always posting videos on the progress and current news stuff. And if you see the latest videos of me working on the little model deal, that can be kind of confusing because usually you see that at the beginning of a design project, not at the end. And that's a piece that I'm doing to raise some funding for. So hopefully that'll explain that. And yeah, so kind of crazy. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, and a lot of people are commenting in the sections, and I'm getting a lot of great comments and feedback on everything. And it's nice to see that the majority of the comments on this project are all positive. And there are a lot of people that like to kind of list out what they think the car looks like or whatever, and it's kind of a compliment. The people are seeing a lot of Dodge Viper and BMW Z4 in the design, and it's kind of funny because I didn't look at any one of those cars when I first started designing the car, and it pretty much came to be like I would see certain aspects of cars that that were out on the roads, like mostly classic cars, and I'd look at them and I was kind of like, what is it that makes that car special? Why is a Mustang, a boxy Mustang, why is that a cool car compared to the streamlined wedge-shaped Corvette or whatever? And what was so different about those? And it wasn't necessarily the whole car. It was a lot of times little aspects of each of those cars that people would recognize and kind of I don't know how to say it, but just that would be the part that made that car what it was. And so I used to just sketch out all of the various pieces of cars that seemed to be their little component that made them special, and then I took all those pieces and lines and shapes, and then I threw them into CAD and kind of morphed out the blade. And I keep pointing to it like it's the camera, but the camera's sitting on the car. but yeah, so that's kind of how this design came to be about. I didn't look at a Viper and say, oh, that's a cool front end, I'm going to make my front end like that. I didn't look at the top and the back hatch area and say that I wanted that to be like a '63 Corvette. It actually had a completely different design in my earlier videos. As a matter of fact, the front end had a completely different design that people used to think looked like a Mustang, and it still had the little thing in the middle, but it looked completely different. And it ended up changing because I had to meet certain vehicle regulations, and it altered the way the front end looked. And so it, basically as I go through this process and I learn about regulations for Europe and regulations for the US, and trying to make sure that the car meets all of those things design-wise, then it kind of directs how the shape is going to be somewhat. And so that's how the front end took the shape that it has now, and that's how the back end looks the way that it looks now. And I just take that and then I do my best to still make it look good while I'm still making those changes. But anyway, so that's kind of an explanation on that. And it wasn't that I looked at some cars and said I'm going to make it look like that or whatever. There are the similarities between the Miata because I am using the Miata windshield, and I'm having to do that to save on cost of manufacturing the glass. So everything else, there's no Miata parts. There's the dash isn't Miata. Nothing is Miata. So it's just the glass and a little bit of weather stripping, for the glass. But that's it. And later, if we can get this launched off and into production, then probably one of the first changes when money allows would be to alter the glass and kind of make it more unique and all that. So anyway, so that's in the plans. But anyway, I just wanted to say, thanks to everyone for helping to get the blade recognized by Jay Leno, and thanks to Jay Leno for featuring the car on his YouTube channel and on his website and Facebook, so it's all over the place. That's, you know, really wonderful. And I'll keep posting videos on upcoming things that are happening, and I have some more videos to post on the clay model that I'm working on. I'm kind of behind on those, so I'll get those up as soon as possible. I think I have one that will go up probably after this video that I did a while ago. So anyway, but yeah, so that's it, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.